Josh and Tyson, local filmmakers from the area, were looking to get a different perspective on the valley, and they started recording the heart of the valley. The project, nearing completion, is set to be released in 2021. Both of them joined me in studio to speak about the project, and Josh mentions about what influenced the film that features just regular, everyday people.
Well, I watched a movie last year called Vernon Florida, and this is directed by a guy named Errol Morris. He does a lot of different documentary stuff, and he's a great guy. He's a great resource to watch and look into. But Vernon Florida was a unique movie experience because he goes down to this town in Florida and he just like goes out and interviews these random residents of this town. And I thought, like, what a wild concept. Like, just, that's all it was, right? It was just literally interviews. And to have something like that, it kind of like reshaped my thinking a little bit about what a movie can be. And I think based on that, I was like, this would make a really good concept for like the town I live in, like, or you know, the valley itself. There's so many great people, so many unique stories, and that's sort of often neglected about the valley a little bit. Is that like, well, just people in general. It's just like there's a wealth of stories here. You know, I heard a quote once. It was like, every person has the story of a great novel, and I think that's true. And I think, you know, we discovered that a lot throughout the production of the movie. We're like, wow, like each person, like every day is like a really cool story. So, you know, that's sort of, I think, part of where the inspiration came from.
Yeah, it's interesting because like the film itself, one of the things that came up a lot with people was the place of art in the valley. And, you know, we interviewed like a musician and a couple of artists and kind of talked with them about how the valley is a good place in some ways and how it's, you know, maybe there's some different struggles here than in the city, different, like, you know, less opportunities sometimes. But I think getting through the film and the entire process has been a testament to how art can live here. And so it kind of is like,
We did have a ghost.
you know, it's in the content of the film, but also like the film as a physical thing itself is kind of proof that that kind of thing can happen. Yeah.
We have, I think, close to 15 unique interviews from different people from all different like races, genders, sexual orientations, and occupations, and ages too. And so like, it's cool to get generation. I think the thing that fascinated me most was like generations of people and how we are shaped by our generations a lot of the time. The older generations, like hearing their stories versus the younger generations, it's really neat to see the differences, but also like the parallels between the two as well. And the, you know, the thing that they can connect most on is just living here, you know.
I feel like the valley's changing a lot, and a lot of younger people with more open minds are trying to open other people's minds too. That's my hope for the valley.